Please proceed.
Now, Chair, let me answer your question on domestic violence. When I spoke here during the State of the Nation last year, I said, anyone who has never beaten his wife in the past 25 years must raise his hand. And I said, I can do that because I have no history of such things. I've never, not once, not my ex, not my wife, not anything, I've never laid a hand on my wife. I asked that question precisely because I got information that the president used to beat his wife, Noma Zizi, the late wife of the president. Chair. May her soul rest in peace.
Chair.
I raised that issue because I said to the president, you cannot lead the state against gender-based violence. If you have not accepted that a woman beaten your wife,
on a point of order.
Honorable Malema.
I want to tell all of you now.
Honorable Malema.
On a point of order.
I get you started.
On a point of order, Chair.
Honorable Malema.
You started it with the wrong person.
Honorable
On a point of order. This is the first one I'm saying on the president. I'm coming on 3 others. On him.
Honorable Malema, please sit down.
You started it with the wrong person.
Please sit down.
Chair.
Chairperson.
Chair.
I'm rising on. Chairperson, I'm rising on Rule 14A. Now, the fellow here is trying to deviate us from the fact of the matter here at hand. Why are you mentioning the president, mentioning others, blah, blah, blah? Hey, rumor here, what, President Chief, get to the point, answer. Are you abusing your wife? Yes or no? Stop involving other members of the House here.
Honorable members.
The answer is no. I have no problem giving that difficult. But I want...
Honorable members, please sit down, please. Honorable members, clearly there is a problem in the House. Clearly there is a problem in the House.
That's right.
One of these problems, there's a problem now in the House now, but one of the problems that lead to this big problem is the fact that members stand up and they input on the integrity of other members. Now, this kind of thing should not be happening in this joint sitting. Because if you do such a thing, others would stand up and do the same. And the result will be chaos and a general sense of disintegration and overall undermining of the House. So I'm pleading with all of us to carry ourselves and to behave in a befitting manner. Can I call on members to please allow us to continue with the proceedings and allow Honorable Malema to conclude his speech?
I'm not concluding.
But before he does so, I just want to emphasize that the presiding officers will come back to the House. And having examined all of these happenings and developments, will make remarks to this House, which hopefully will lead to the situation improving from where it is today. So please allow Honorable Malema to conclude his speech. Honorable Malema.
No, I'm not concluding, Chair. I still have a lot of time. I've got 40 minutes. So to say I must conclude, you can't dictate to me. I'm still speaking.
No, of course, I'm not saying that you should cut on your time.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that please conclude.
I get it, you asked me a question.
Please conclude, yeah.
And
Please.
then you
Mr.
wanted
Chairman,
me to
on a
answer.
point of order.
I'm now answering. Because if you want,
just a minute,
if you
Honorable
want to be
Mbambesala,
personal,
point of order.
I can be very personal. You want to be personal, I can be very personal.
Please, Honorable Malema, just a minute.
You
Honorable
can sit
Mbambesala.
down. Honorable Julius, you can sit down now. Chairperson, Honorable Malema is casting aspersions on the president. The question was about him and only him. Now, when he responds and decides to respond, he must respond to the question and not cast aspersions on the president. So he must withdraw, Chair, through you. Thank you.
No, don't worry.
Indeed,
House Chair.
Honorable Malema.
House Chair on a point of order.
Now sit down. Sit down.
No, but we have been raising hands.
Consistency.
Please sit.
Yeah, but recognize us.
I will.
Please do.
I will. Please sit down. Honorable Malema.
Yeah.
Of course, one of the remarks that you have made,
Yes.
and I'm sure you won't deny this,
Yes.
is this comment on the president. Can you please withdraw the remark?
No, wait, DP, wait. The question was, Chair, gender-based violence. What's my take on that? And then extended to, do you abuse your wife? So I answered the question on the wife. I'm now dealing with my perspective on gender-based violence. It must not be gender-based violence when it comes to Julius Malema and when it comes to your president. It's not gender-based violence. I'm a president of an organization too. And I shall treat your president the same way you treat me.
Honorable Malema.
Now, I want to tell you,
Honorable Malema. Honorable Malema.
you asked me about gender-based violence.
Honorable
I'm with the
Malema.
president. I'm still going to others.
Honorable Malema, I've asked you a clear, direct question. And I've asked you to withdraw what we have said about the president.
House
So
Chairperson,
I'm requesting you to do that.
House Chairperson, with the greatest respect.
Chairperson.
If you can just indicate
House
what your
Chairperson,
response is to that.
with the greatest respect, Chair, point of order.
Chair.
With the greatest
Honorable
respect.
Ndlozi, please sit
Chair.
down.
Chair, with the greatest, I want to assist you.
Can you please sit down?
I want to assist you, Chair, respectfully.
Please sit down.
But the aspersions is not what the
Please sit down.
Boy, sit down. Order, Chairperson.
Please sit down. Thank you very much.
Order, Chairperson.
Can I
Chair.
again, honorable members? Can I please ask honorable members, please to sit down. Please sit down. It's me pleading with you to please sit down as a presiding officer. Honorable Malema, can you please respond to what I'm asking you to do? I'm asking you to withdraw the remark that has been made about the president.
Okay. Let me explain this thing maybe different.
Bro.
No, you don't want the truth. You don't want the truth. That's the problem. Now, I've said, and I'm prepared to withdraw.
Withdraw.
But I said, in answering your question, 1, I don't beat up my wife. 2, my lawyers have written a letter to Honorable Mamabolo because he repeated it outside. Why is that important? It's important because if you have nothing to hide, you must take it to court, Mr. Malema. So I've taken it. He must pay me 1 million, or else I'm taking him to court. He has received a letter to show that I'm not hiding anything about abusing my wife. Can the president answer the question? Did he beat his late wife? That's a question we must
Yes.
answer.
Honorable
Because
Malema.
I've been asked the same question in this house about
Honorable
my wife.
Malema.
The president has got a history
Honorable
of beating
Malema.
up his wife,
Order.
the late wife,
Order.
and
But
I'm
order,
following in the same steps
Point of
you
order.
have been following.
Can we have order?
You came
On a
here
point
to
of order,
start
Chairperson.
personal
Order.
battles without
On a point of
knowing
order,
what
Chair.
are the
Point of order,
implications
Point of
Honorable
order, Chair.
Malema.
those
Point of
battles.
order,
Honorable
Chair.
Malema.
Point
want
of
to fight
order.
like that. That's how we
Chair,
fight.
point of order.
Honorable Malema.
Chair, point
Answered
of
your
order.
question.
Order, Chairperson.
No history of abuse, the history of love.
Order, Chairperson.
That's me for you.
On a point of order.
I don't have
Order.
history of abusing women.
Chair.
I'm in love. I'm happily married.
Please.
I don't have
Honorable Malema, please sit
an
down.
ex-wife that says I was beating her up. And for
Point
your
of order,
point of
Chair.
order,
Honorable
Chair.
Malema,
Point of
please
order,
sit
Chair.
down.
President Zuma
Chair,
can
on a point
confirm
of order.
that Norma Zizi, the ex-wife
Chair,
of
on
the
a point of order.
president, used to complain to President Zuma
Chair, on a point
about
of
being
order.
abused
Point of
by the president.
Chair, on a point of order.
On a point of order, Chair.
Order,
Chair, on a
Bring it
point
on.
of order.
Well, and I'm not scared of all of you.
Chair, on a
Malema.
point of
Combined.
order.
I'm not
On a
scared
point
of
of order,
nothing.
Chair.
Honorable Malema.
I'm not
Can you
scared
ask
of
speak to
perfection.
Honorable Malema.
But I'm not scared of you.
Nothing.
On a point of order, Chair. But you don't have order.
Honorable Malema.
Chair, on a point of order.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you last time, Honorable Malema? Order. Order members.
Order.
Can I ask you for the last time, Honorable Malema?
But Chair, who said you are scared of him?
Please withdraw the remark. And if you don't want to withdraw the remark, I'm about to ask you to leave the house.
You don't want the truth.
Hey,
Your
withdraw,
president
withdraw.
abused his ex-wife.
Hey,
It's
withdraw.
a reality. You can abuse power
Sir.
the way you want to abuse it.
Order.
No,
You
but
come to me and you say to me,
Switch
I
off the
abuse
mic,
my
switch off
wife.
the mic.
I give you the facts. Now I
Switch off
take
the
the
mic.
and respond with the facts.
But Chair, why you
That's your president.
Honorable Malema.
That's
But
your
Chair,
president.
Honorable Malema. Honorable Malema.
Better. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm now
Your president.
ordering you to leave the house.
Withdraw.
You come to me.
I'm now ordering you to leave the house.
I answer you. I'm even telling you to talk about it. To show I've got nothing to hide.
Honorable Malema.
Who said you are scared of you? President, you come to me with the nonsense, I'll give you nonsense.
Switch off the
Not scared of
mic. Switch off the mic.
Honorable Malema, please leave the house.
I'm not part of your fiction. I can leave the house now.
It's
The
undemocratic.
fact remains.
Leave
Mama Zizi must rest in peace. She was abused by your president. Thank you.
Before Honorable Malema leaves the house.
Honorable Malema, please leave the house.
Leave the house.
Dictator is a
Amba
dictator.
VPS, Amba.
The only speaker in his own party. A dictator. Leave. Useless.
Hamba sticks. Hamba.
Honorable Chair, can the bodyguards also follow their master?
Take your puppets with you. Take your puppets. With your fools.
Bodyguard, follow the
What's up?
God.